Hey, it's your boy Jayhardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Yeah. I told you I was gonna be in the building, man. You dig? This is definitely another road show. Sorry about that. Another road show, and it was when we were talking about it earlier, it was just heavily commented. You did heavily commented. So I said, you know what? Hey, let's rap a taste about it, man, because I truly believe that every person that is the mandatory should get a chance to actually fight the champ. You did? Because hey, and if you that guy, it ain't no big deal to you, man, because eventually you're gonna put the boo-bop bang on him. You're gonna put the boo-bop bang on him if you are him. But you, like I said, man, you gotta keep in mind, man. It was others. You were that guy at one time that you were up and coming fighter, and you wanted a chance and you wanted an opportunity. You dig, and you fought your way all the way to the mandatory position, thinking that you're going to get that opportunity, and it doesn't happen for you. Remember how you felt. Yeah. Remember how you felt. I'm trying to see what am I. Let's see if I can make this screen a little bit bigger. I don't know. You know, I get to messing with stuff, man. Things go bow wow on here. Yeah. Who I got up in the building with me right now? Talk to me quick before I forget. Put something in the chat. Let me know that I am not in here in vain. Yeah. It's your boy Jayhardcore, man. You know that I'm no matter what, man. The show must go on. I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that shows up for a hardcore party. Yeah. I'm on the train, man. I got to go down to DC, take care of some business. You dig? Yeah. Happy birthday, guy. The happy birthday guy is in the building. Tim Layton is in the building. Yeah, man. But like I said, yeah. I heard that. But yes, indeedy, man. Lottie Dottie and everybody. We got Tim Layton in the building. Make sure when you come in the building, you salute my brother and tell him happy birthday. He done went around the sun 38 times. Yeah. That ain't an easy feat, I'm trying to tell you. Fender Bender is in the building. You did? Yeah, man. But yeah, you see what the topic is, man. It's Crawford and Boots, man. Yeah. You know us hardcores want to see that, man. You know you want to see it. So I feel though that Terrence Crawford to give the young cat a chance. It's no different than everybody was talking Canelo this, Canelo that, Canelo this. And what did Floyd do? He gave the young cat an opportunity, man. Yeah. He gave the opportunity to Canelo. And that's all I'm asking Crawford to do is extend the same type of, what word would I want to use? Give him his just due. Yeah. Shout out to Just Do Boxing, my guy, man. Make sure y'all check him out 4 p.m. every day. But yeah, man, I really hope that Crawford stays in the 47 division, man, and at least honor at least one or two mandatories while he waits to see if he gets Canelo or Charlo. You dig? That's all I'm saying, man. You know, I can be completely wrong. I don't know. But I don't think I'm wrong for the simple fact that's the rules. The rules say when you are the champion, you're supposed to fight your mandatories. Now, it seems like certain people that don't get pushed upon, but that is the rules, you did. You know, until they develop other stuff like, what was that stuff that Canelo got, man? He ended up getting I forgot what the WBC made. Somebody help me out, Booger. Tell me what the WBC put together for Canelo and Lomachenko so they didn't have to fight their mandatories. I can't think of the name of it right now. Somebody help me out. Fender Bennett say Terrence could clean out 147 before he goes for Charlo. I guess all's left and 140 is Boots and Ugas and Thurman. Also Ortiz. Exactly. Give Thurman a shot. You did? If you want to, I know you undisputed now, but yeah, the franchise belt. Appreciate that, Al Booger. I tell you, man, that's my mind right there. The professor, man. The professor, man, got my bag, Jack. You know, the old timer, man, be forgetting stuff, Jack. But I tell you what, I'm smart enough to know who to go to. Yeah. I'm smart enough to know who to go to. Al Booger, the professional. Yeah. That's a professor. The professor. But yeah, shout out to Lottie Dottie and everybody, man. I'm on my way down to DC, yeah. Take care of some business. You know what I mean? Y'all know I be moving them cars and stuff, man. So I had to go down there and handle some stuff. You did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, it gets to a point in my life, man. I just don't want to drive anymore. You know, I let the silver horses do their thing, man. The iron horses, you did. You know. Oh yeah. And guess what, fellas? I got an email on my birthday saying that they found my keys. Yeah. You know, when I went to New York for the Canelo and Charlo fight, I lost my car keys at the park for the park and ride. So my wife had to come get me. Yeah. But I got an email the other day saying that they have found my keys. They say they in New Jersey. I don't even understand why they in New Jersey. But the whole thing in a nutshell is that they did find them. So amen in the boom shagalaga to that. I don't have to pay for new fobs because I'm gonna tell you, man, those would have cost me about $500, Jack. And I really didn't want to have to put that out. You did, you know. Y'all know I'm on a fixed income, Jack. Yeah. But smash that appreciation button, man. Cash Sport has entered into the building. Yeah, Al Booger. Yeah. That ain't no joke when you got to get those fobs made, man. And Mercedes takes no prisoners. No. They take no prisoners. So I tell you what, though, I got my keys to my pickup right there in my bag. I made sure I put them in the bag, Jack. So, you know, I parked and ride today. But I tell you what, fool me once, you got me. You ain't going to get me twice. I made sure that the keys are secured in the bag. You did? Yeah. It seemed like when we was doing that show the last time, man, we ran the show all the way to the door of from Maryland all the way to New York, and I hurried up off the train with the bus. I was on the bus at the time. I hurried off the bus so quickly I didn't check my surroundings and obviously left my keys right on the back seat. I don't understand what it took them a week to find them, though. I mean, what, they clean the bus like once a week? I don't know. But thank God that they did. But the task at hand right now is Boots against Crawford, man. Do you want to see that fight right now? Am I the only one that just want to see that fight? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, man. Cash Sports say, Jay, you better eat your Wheaties the morning of my birthday before you give me mine on the bag. How old you gonna be, Cash Sport? Talk to me quick before I forget. Yes, indeedy, man. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Earl Thomas, first time in the building. Hey, Earl Thomas, we appreciate you stopping past the hangout, man. This is the Road Show, man. Your boy Hardcore had to go make some moves, but no matter what, this show must go on. We appreciate you coming through here. We ain't nothing but a bunch of hardcore degenerates that sit around and talk about this beautiful sport called boxing. So we appreciate you granting us with your presence. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama. Yeah. Other than that, man, we welcome you to the hangout. Shout out to Earl Thomas. And his first chat in the building is this. Right now, Crawford is due a voluntary fight if Crawford stays at 147. Yes, his mandatory will be enforced. Until then, Boots should fight his top peers, which he hasn't beaten, not one top tier A-level guy yet. I'm pretty much sure that you're completely correct. You dig? And I'm not even going to argue with you on that. I have to search that, but if you say so, hey, man, I don't see no reason for you to come up in here and bring false information. So we appreciate you bringing that to the doorstep. But my thing is this. I feel, though, no matter what, that opportunity should be granted. And you're right. Boots has not fought a top tier level fighter. But can we not say that he has not been talking about getting somebody to get in the actual arena with him? He's definitely been knocking down Keith Thurman's door. He was telling Porter when Porter was still fighting, he wanted it. He also told Spence he wanted that business. You did. It's a lot of people that he's been knocking on the door, but nobody's answering because he's high risk and low reward. You did. So I'm pretty much sure, and I know for a fact that young Thundercat, man, wants all the smoke. So if an A-level guy get up in there, trust me, he'll be their Huckleberry. I'm more than sure. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in mind, man, these guys was in the amateurs fighting for free. Yeah. So you think they're not going to fight for money now, man? Come on, man. That guy just want an opportunity and a chance, man. That's it. Look, Earl Thomas, man, I do appreciate you, man. And I hope you continue on hanging in the hangout, man. Because I'm going to tell you, we have a heated time. We have a lot of fun in here, man. And the show is normally not on the train. But that's just the dedication that I have, man, that I always want to make sure that we talk about our topics. It's my second time live today. Yeah. But I tell you what, man, we definitely love our new guys. Definitely the most important person in the building. Just Do Boxing is definitely in here. Just Do Boxing has entered into the building. Thomas Morris has entered into the building. Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more has entered into the building. Cash Sport says 64. I got you, Cash Sport. When I did my 55, man, I went up to 65 just to let them know that, you know, it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You dig? So yeah. So when it's time for me to do your 64, I'm going to give you 74 because, you know, I like giving up extras. You dig? I just hope it ain't no cats in the building that's 100 years old. Other than that, Lolly Dottie and everybody, y'all make sure y'all salute Tim Layton. Today is his birthday. Shout out to the 38-year-old champ. Yeah. Check him out, man. Yes, indeed. But you see what the topic is today, man. We just hope, and like I said, it's the elephant in the room. Because I'm going to be truthfully honest. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't think we get that fight. I don't. I want that fight. You did, but I don't think we get Boots and Crawford. That's just my honest opinion about the situation. Yeah, about the situation. You know what I mean? And they all have recognized young Boots, and they know the talent that he presents, man. It's not like they don't know. Yeah. And I said it earlier today. If I had to put that $1 on it, you know that $1 I'll be talking about, man. That trading place is $1. Or who win that fight right now? Who wins that fight right now? I would have to give that dollar to Terrence Crawford, man. You dig? Who I would want to see win the fight? Boots. But if I had to put that $1 on it right now, and only the reason why is because I feel though that Crawford has the more experience in that. Oh man, look at all that water. I'm crazy about water, man. You know, we crossing, I guess it's a river right now. You did. I'll let y'all see that, man. Yeah, I love seeing water, man. Water freak for sure. But yeah, man. I feel as though that at this particular time that Crawford has the more experience. I feel though he's the smarter boxer. And I feel though that he moves so well that he's going to use that to actually win the fight. You dig? And the only reason why I say that now, I'm not going to say that he's going to run like Karen did. You know what I'm saying? But we did see that Karen was so elusive. A lot of people would say he was running. You dig? But I'm going to say he was very elusive where he gave young Boots problem. And I'm pretty much sure they went back to the lab and worked on that. I'm pretty much sure. Maybe they even had him going old school, chasing chickens. You dig? You never know. But I'm going to tell you one thing, man. His father, Bozy Ennis, I call the master. You dig? Trust me. If he see holes in the game, he gonna plug them. You dig? So it is a fight I would like to see right now. Now, Boots, if I'm not mistaken, maybe about 25 years old right now. You dig? Not even in his prime. But if that fight was 3 years from now, at Boots at 28 and Crawford at 39, it's Boots all the way. Y'all know it's Boots all the way, man, because Father Time waits for no one. And you know, when you talk about the special ones, you talk about the special ones, I think that Boots is one of those cats which is considered a special one. You know what I'm saying? Do he have all the tools yet? I don't think he has them all yet. Is he willing to get them? Hell yeah. The boy's a gym rat, man. Let me tell you something. When he's training in the gym, it's not even no water breaks. When he's sparring, it ain't no water breaks. It ain't no sitting down. The engine on that kid is sick. Yeah. The engine on that kid is sick. I'm gonna tell you, in that gym, water is a luxury. Yeah. Water is a luxury for sure, man. But listen there, shout out to all my guys that's in the building that always rock with your boy Hardcore. We got Cash Sport in the building. We got Tim Layton in the building. We got Al Booger in the building. We got Just Do Sport in the building. We got the new guy, Euro Thomas, in the building. Shout out to Lottie Dottie and everybody. Bruce Gas and more is in the building. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. I love seeing what's going on right now. Boxing is very healthy. Boxing is very healthy right now. And I feel, though, that we are going to get some fabtabulous fights. Yeah. I think we're going to get some fabtabulous fights, man. PBC is just doing things accessional, you know the word I'm trying to say. I ain't going to try it right now. I don't know why I can't get it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. They're being great right now. You did. They being great right now. So, man, I'm looking forward to all the smoke and all the type of events that they're going to put together for us. Yes, indeed. I'm for sure looking for that, man. Smash the appreciation button, man. If you know somebody that loves boxing and enjoys talking about the beautiful sport like we do, invite them to the hangout. Yeah. Invite them to the hangout. You know how we get down. 8 o'clock every morning and 7 o'clock every evening. Yeah. 2 shows a day now, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, we do. Grow, we must, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I truly enjoy doing this, man, because I said when I finally retired, all I wanted to do is talk about boxing, go fishing, you dig, stuff like that, man. I mean, definitely be with my family, but I'm talking about the things that I enjoy. Yeah. The Rise podcast has entered the building. He said, big shout out to all the real Virginia people who claim where they are really from, not the people that's born in VA but claim DC. I tell you, boy, that boy senior got more shit than a constipated dinosaur in him, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but shout out to the king of the degenerates. Yeah. The king of the degenerates, man. Hey, guess where I'm on my way to right now, senior? I'm on my way to DC. Yeah. On my way to DC. Yeah, I'm getting off at Union Station. You did. You couldn't even come down here unless you get a pass, boy. We don't play like that. Yes, indeed. But yeah. Going down there right now and take care of some business down in the district. Yeah. The Kang. Yeah, the Kang is in the building. Oh, Eddie Kang. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you last night, man, the Rise podcast had something nice going on. We definitely enjoyed it. Hey, Rise. Tim Layden, boy, turned 38 today, man. Yeah, 38 times around the sun, you know. So shout out to my brother Tim Layden. It's the birthday boy. Yeah. He the birthday boy. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. 2 days after me, so I'll never forget your birthday, young man. Yeah, man. But the Rise podcast said, DC, my second home. So you say, boy. So you say. But yeah, man. We on my way down there, man, and take care of some business. My goal is to be back. My train comes back at 12:15. I'm in and out, boy. I'm in and out. Handle some business and get back up on the train. You did. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I gotta take my young soldier to football practice at 2:15. Yeah. I be cutting it, boy. I'm supposed to be back at 1:40, so I'll be able to take him to football practice at 2:15. A father's job is never done. You did. Yes, indeed. But one thing we're blessed with is time, and time is so beautiful if you learn how to utilize it in the correct way. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more said James Toney birthday is today too. Shout out to James Toney, man. I enjoy how he used to get down in the ring, man. Yeah. He sure enough used to use that shoulder roll when he used to do his thing, man. Shout out to James Toney. Yes, indeed. So Tim Layton is definitely in good company for sure. Hey, but the topic at hand, like I say, the elephant in the room. Do you want to see Crawford fight Boots? That's the question. I know a Dave Chappelle birthday today too. Okay, I told you in great company, boy. Yeah, you in great company, man. But yeah, man, just like I said, man, the elephant in the room is, will Crawford give Boots the opportunity, man? It ain't even about, I know people crying about the money and this, that, and he should be able to do whatever he wants at this particular time. But what all I'm saying is, long as you are in this game, I think you should adhere to the rules, man. Nobody's no big I or no little you in here, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, you remember when you was that guy that wanted the opportunity and you finally got granted that opportunity, man. And that started your roll on to be great. That's all I'm saying. If you're still holding on to the belts, hey, grant the people that are mandatory. It don't even have to be Boots. It got to be somebody, though. It got to be somebody that is your mandatory, that you fight them. Long as, yeah, I don't like when they get these belts, man, and then don't fight nobody. Not to say that Crawford's like that, but right now I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking in general right now, man. Follow the rules, man. You get the belt. If you got a voluntary, okay, do your voluntary. But make sure that you honor your mandatory. You dig? Make sure, I don't care, you might not be making the money you don't supposed to, man. Grant somebody that opportunity. It might be the best fight of your life, and it might take you to the next level of being greatness. Because you never know how that person might show out in the ring, and you have to elevate to show who you are. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, fights like that, man, go down in history. You know what I mean? That people will be watching for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Like, man, you remember that fight? Man, I didn't even think it was going to go down like that. But they was rumbling, yo. Yeah. They was rumbling. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see all the fighters that hold those belts, man. Honor your mandatories, man. Honor your manager. Don't be a hypocrite once you grab them belts, man, and then don't reach back and grant somebody an opportunity to be great. You did? Like I said, Floyd reached back, allow Canelo that chance, man. Yeah. He still had milk bottles behind his ear. Yeah. And he got what he got. But I tell you what, Boots, young, he's 25. Extend that opportunity. Stanionis, extend that opportunity. Keith Thurman, extend those opportunities, man. It's still a lot of stuff in 47 that needs to be done. Yeah, it's stuff that needs to be done. You know? So if you're gonna now, if you're moving to 54, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. You did. Cash Sports say, how can somebody say they are a hardcore boxing fan and not want Boots versus Crawford? Amen. And the boom shagalaka to that. Wisdom done spoke. Wisdom done spoke right there, man. Who wouldn't want to see that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody wants to see it. If you consider yourself a hardcore, and that's not no slap to anybody, you did. But we always want to see fights, man. And we want to see just how great you are. We just want to see it. There's nothing wrong with that. Tim Layton said, Cass, that was the first thing I thought if Boots and Bud after he won. Me too. Me too. That because that's how we think. That's how we're wired. Who's next? Who's next? You did? You know, Crawford ain't gonna just stand in front of Boots like the last guy did. That's not how it's going down. They gonna rumble. I think they are. Yes, indeed, I think they are. You know, Crawford's just smart as hell, man. He's just smart. He's smart, man. But I tell you what, that's definitely a fight I would love to see. BNN Boxing News is in the building. Salute, my guy. What's going on, man? It's your boy Hardcore, man. I'm up on the road. You know how I get down, man. But no matter what, the show must go on. T. Holmes is in the building. Yeah. If I was Boots, I would challenge Tim Tszyu. It would be strategic. Okay. So you're talking about him going to 154 and challenging Tim Tszyu. That puts him in a position for the 54 position. So what about 47? Are we not going to have anybody stay down in 47 and fight? So since Crawford and Spence ain't fighting right now in 47, we just abandoned 47 right now. Crawford just got all 4 belts. He's going to pay the sanctioning fee for those belts. So you think that he's not going to fight at 47? Just pay the sanctioning fees and roll out. Nah, come on, man. Yeah. That's 3% of the purse, Jack. That's 3% of the purse, man. That's a lot of ducats to just leave him. So, like I said, I don't care who he fights. I don't care who he fights, man. I just hope that Crawford stay in 47 and at least give somebody, even if it's a voluntary. You can make Boots your voluntary. You dig? If you really want to, make it happen. I'm pretty much sure. Let me tell you something. People will buy that fight. Yeah. Send you 3% per belt. 4 belts. That's 12% of your purse. You dig? I'm talking million. Yeah. I'm talking millions. Something crazy like that, man. Because I'm gonna tell you that fight made some money. That fight made some money. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. All I'm saying is that, and this is not just to Bud. This is to all the champions, man. The full champions that have those belts and have mandatories. The way the mandatory was set up was to make sure that boxing was fair. Because if they didn't have the mandatory, the champion would never fight up and coming fighters. You did. So they implemented the mandatory so that way everybody gets a fair chance of actually becoming the guy. You did. But now it seems like they're not even being enforced. They've been ducked. You got step aside money and all those type of things. Everything is about money. Where the actual guy that can probably be champion of the world, not thinking of any names right now, never gets that opportunity because, he's high risk and low reward. I can remember, man, being in Vegas 10 years ago, sitting with Keith Thurman, me and him sitting in front of I probably told this story, sitting in front of a slot machine. No entourage, no nothing. You know what I mean? When he was really one time. When he was really one time. And he was crying. Well, not actually crying, but complaining to me about how nobody want to give him a chance, how he's high risk and low reward. These are the conversations him and I are having at that particular time. He was like, yo, I just want an opportunity, man. And he was talking about Mayweather. He wanted to fight Mayweather, this, that, and the third. And he never got that opportunity, you did. But he did become champion. And when he became champion, he did the same exact thing that he was sitting at that slot machine with me complaining about. Not allowing the guy that was the mandatory to get a chance, man. You did. So it's just when they get up to that level, man, they just become big old hypocrites, man. Just keeping it a bean. They come up there and they become big hypocrites and don't extend the same chance to other people that you wish that had happened to you. It's like, I got it, I made it, you got to make it your way. You did. And that's how we've always been on a lot of different things, even in business, man. When somebody makes it in business in our community, they don't want to extend the hand and say, youngster, let me show you how I got this. Nah, They don't do that, man. And I always hated that, man. I'm the type of cat, man. If I can help somebody, I'm gonna help somebody, man. Because my blessings don't come from man. I know where my blessings come. They come from God. You dig? And you can't give me what God can give me. You dig? So I just wait for him to hand them to me, Jack. You know, I exercise and do everything I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? To put myself in a position to handle the blessing that he gives to me. Yeah. He ain't gonna give me something that he don't feel that I'm ready for. You know what I'm saying? So I can just squander it. He want to make sure that I'm proven and tested. You did. T. Holmes say Bud claimed he was shut out, but yet he's shutting Boots out. Yeah, he's gonna shut a lot of people out, man. Earl Thomas said, I just rather see Crawford versus Charlo Canelo, his peer group. I hear you. I understand that. And we want to see that fight too. We want to see that fight too. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is give us that mandatory if you're gonna stay in 47. That's what I'm saying. Give us that mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's all I'm saying. I want to see a mandatory. You know, I like seeing the underdogs. I like seeing people getting opportunities, man. You did. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you, man, y'all better get these cats while they're young. Yeah. Where they're not as intelligent as you. Yeah. I thought Spence should have got Crawford. Crawford when he first got in the 47 division. I think that Spence right there was a different guy pre-accident, you dig? And I thought we would have probably got a better fight back then. You know what I mean? But that's just my thought. That's just my opinion. Y'all know what I say about opinions. It's like assholes. We all got them. Yeah. Cash Sports say, plus Villa ain't no bum or no cab driver. Look what Boots did to him. Yeah, Villa a tough cat, Jack. And let me tell you something. Man. Boots would be a headache for a lot of people. Villa would be a headache for a lot of people, man, in that 47 division. Trust and believe, man. If he's not damaged goods from Boots, man, which I don't think he is, because that's that pig iron right there, man. Just a tough cat, man. You know what I mean? You just got to beat him senseless to stop him. Yeah. Exactly, Al Booger. Just like how Floyd caught old Canelo. You know, he caught him early. Sometimes you catch him early, man, and spank him. You did. You go ahead and spank him early. You know, because you're more talented. You're more smarter. You've been in this game. You know how to watch them and see what their mistakes are. And then when you get in the ring, you capitalize on them every time they make that particular mistake. T. Holmes say Charlo might mess around and become a legend on accident. Yo, let me tell you something. If Charlo mess around and beat Canelo, oh my goodness, man. That lion gonna trip out. Hardcore, what do you think about Jaleel versus Vila? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, Jaleel is a big old kid, man. Smart kid, man. And trust me, he got the boo bop bang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, he be down there with Boots sparring all the time. And I'm talking all access, baby. Yes, indeed. I'm talking about some of the better fights that you see on TV be actually happening up in that Philly gym, man. Matter of fact, I got to speak this. I got to put it in the universe. I got to get up there by next week, man. So I'm going to make sure that I get up there next week, man, because I haven't been there in a minute. So I'm going to shoot up on over there. But yeah, I like that a lot, Senior. Great fight. I would definitely like to see that. The real elephant in the room, Earl Thomas say the real elephant in the room is Crawford agreed to fight Boots on BLK, but Ennis Camp dropped the ball when BLK reached out to Bozy Ennis. So what are we talking about? Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be truthfully honest, man. I can't argue on that conversation because I truly don't understand and know exactly what happened there. You did? You know what I mean? I know we got a whole bunch of innuendo, you know what I'm saying? Both ways, a lot of different ideologies both ways. And I don't know what the truth is. I'm going to be truthfully honest. So I don't know if that's fact or not. One thing I do know, and I know for a fact, that Boots want to fight anybody, man. I know the type of bravado that kid got, man. I know how he is, and he ain't ducking nobody, man. He ain't ducking nobody. So I feel though, if that didn't go down for a particular reason, I think it was because of the business side. Then keep in mind, if you want to keep it gangster now, negotiating with Crawford is not no walk in the park. You did no walk in the park whatsoever. You see how long it took us for us to get Spence Crawford done. You did. So I'm not going to say one way or another what happened in that particular get off because I don't know, Euro. You did. But what I do know is I know the type of character that kid is. And he ain't ducking nobody. And that's just being in the room with him. I'm 50-something years old now. And I think I'm a good judge of character at this point. And trust me, that kid will fight anybody. I'm talking King Kong, yeah. That's the type of guy he is. And Crawford's the same way. Crawford will fight anybody. But now it's to the point that he is in his twilight of his career, and he's batting down the hatches. He's trying to get as most money possible. And I get it. It's called prize fighting. But all I'm saying is, if you are still around in the division, I just want you to honor, and that's anybody. I want you to honor what the rules is. And if you have a mandatory, and you're undisputed, so you got 4 of them. Yeah, you're undisputed, so you got 4 of them. You did pick somebody. It don't have to be Boots. I'm satisfied with any mandatory person that you pick. Give me that. The Rise Podcast is stop lying on your age. You 72 hardcore. Yeah, well, then that's going to be even worse for you when I put these hands on. They're like, damn, 72-year-old put a boo-bop bang on young senior, man. You know what I mean? You're setting traps for yourself, boy. Slow down, baby. You're setting traps for yourself. Hey, Al Booger, don't entertain that, Jack. Do not entertain that, man. You dig? All you're going to do is, man, get that boy mess around, man, and he mess around and lose all his hair, man. He'd be stressed from it, man. You got to go back and go around his kids, got to go to the gym and everything. And they be like, man, you look 72-year-old hardcore, put them hands on you. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm throwing them every day, boy. You ain't doing nothing but drinking juice and, being a horticulturalist. And our booger say I was laughing about the BLK documentary. Oh, okay. I thought you was entertaining that rock podcast stuff, boy. Yes, indeedy, man. Hey. We got a new guy in the building. And y'all know I love my new people, man. So shout out to Nerdy Geek RC. RCFPV. He has entered into Hardcore Hangout. Brother. Shout out to Nerd Geek, man. We a bunch of hardboxing enthusiasts. I see that new stuff I threw out there that love the sport of boxing, man. And that we only got one rule in here: no hitting below the belt. That means you don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Yeah. We don't do none of that. Other than that, sucker free and man, we can with this the first is this. It won't shit my head. You know what? And that could be true. We don't know. But what we need to do is honor our mandatories. Like I said, it don't have to be Boots. It got to be somebody that if you continue holding the best at 40 or 69, 69. What I'm saying is honor mandatory. And so we should be getting some. There you go. We went through a tunnel. Yeah. We went through a tunnel, man. So yeah. Yeah. Where we at? Where was we? I was talking to my guy, Nerdy Geek RCFP. Yes, indeed. Like I said, I appreciate you coming up in the building, man. And keep on coming back to Hardcore's Hangout. And please subscribe. You and Euro Thomas, man. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. We're looking for growth. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking for good people that have great conversation, man. And thus far, that is what you all have been. So make sure that you continue on coming out to the Hangout. We come on at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock in the evening. We've been rolling the show now for about 3 months, and man, we've been having a heated time up in here. T. Holmes say, I'm tired of Shakur. He keeps fighting, grilling while ducking Goku. Smash the appreciation button, man. We got a lot going on. I apologize. We had to go through a little turbulence, ran through the tunnel. The Rise podcast said. Baltimore, Penn Station. Damn, we just getting to Baltimore. The Rise podcast said, I will be starting a GoFundMe so Jay can pay his Wi-Fi bill and get a better phone for the On the Road show. I got iPhone 13, my brother. You dig? iPhone 13. But I tell you what, it don't work underground. I'm sorry, youngster. The phone don't work underground. You dig? But I tell you what, if you got one that does, please send it to me, my brother. Please. Well, you ain't gotta send me no GoFundMe. You got that big bread. Just go buy me a phone. D for the win is entered into the building. Shout out to my guy, D for the win. My DC homie. Yeah. I'm on my way down to DC right now. Yes, indeed. Shout out to my guy, man. The Rise podcast. Say what's up, D. D for the win. Say what's up, Fender. Smash the appreciation button, man. I'm glad the train is definitely getting a little bit full in here. We're gonna see how that goes down. It will be fun. Yes, indeed. But smash the appreciation button, man. We're definitely having a good old time. Our booger says, I'm being patient, but not young Shakur. Not liking his moves, but I'm still behind the youngin, man. Yeah, and that's what they are. They're definitely young, man. And I just feel though that they're gonna have to have more guidance. You did to make better decisions, man. Because I just thought that that decision not to fight for the 135 undisputed championship, no matter what the price was, I would have took it. But that's just me. I would have took it for the simple fact, or at least called that bluff. You did. For the simple fact, man, I would have been great. I've been undisputed because he feels though that he can beat Haney. But you know, we had that conversation a couple of times. Today, we're talking about the elephant in the room. Will Crawford fight Boots? Is that a fight that you want to see? I tell you what. Let's go by the census right now. Let's go by the census right now. If you want to see Crawford versus Boots, give me a thumbs up right now. If you want to see Crawford against Boots, give me a thumbs up right now. Let's look at it. Let's see what we think. Fender Bennett said, Jay, Senior squares up on you in them penny loafers. It's going to be a long night. I never wear penny loafers, babe. I always wear Gucci loafers, Jack. Yes, indeed. And I put the booba bang on them in them too. Trust and believe. Yes, indeed. They got some good little traction on them Gucci loafers, man. I don't wear penny loafers. Samuel got the thumb. Hey, Fender. Sorry about that, y'all. I can't control where we going, man. control tunnels, man. We in and out of these tunnels, man. I apologize for that, man. But this is something beyond my control, Jack. But yeah. Fender Bender say you won't find a better morning show. I appreciate that, my brother. But I'm gonna tell you what makes the show are you fellas, man. You are the ones that make this show what it is, man. Because I just got a great bunch of guys that come in here that support. Fat Steel said Bud 36. Boost not in his era. He's going to get a shot. I hope he gets a shot, because I think long as you hold on to that belt and somebody's in that division, they're in your era. You did. We got to cut that out, man. You know what I mean? Because that's how we mess around and not see great fights, man. That's how we end up not seeing great fights, you know. As I said and always say, man, it's a young man's game. It's a young man's game. The iPhone 2, I can dig it. I can dig it, boy. You always got one in the crowd. Just through boxing in the building. Yeah. But yeah, man, as I was saying, man, hopefully we ain't going through no more tunnels, man. Because when we go through these tunnels, they shut me down. But we've been cooking, though. We cooking, and when I'm down, man, y'all just keep that chat rolling, man. Y'all keep that chat rolling. Y'all know I'm gonna be back in the building. I'm definitely gonna be back in the building, man. Yeah. I posted touchdown at 10:33 right now. I think we're almost at 10 o'clock right now. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, man. But we definitely got time to cook a little bit further. Smash the appreciation button, man. And if you want to go one step further, man, hit the Cash App. It always helps on what we got going on for the channel growth, man. And we get and not just the Cash App. We got Super Chat, we got Super Thanks and Super Stickers and all that stuff. Our Booger put me down. I think he said the Super Thanks is when the live is off and people can still send money. So I think that's what it is. Appreciate that, Just Do. He said 9:55. Appreciate that. Yeah. In 3 minutes, we've been cooking for about almost an hour. Yes, indeedy, man. But yeah, man, we definitely want to see that fight, man. And I hope that we don't get robbed because of narratives. Because of narratives. Because us as hardcores, man, no matter what, you want to see that fight. And if you don't want to see that fight, that's because you don't want to see your guy get beat up. You did. See, that's why I try not to get emotionally invested in a fighter anymore, man. That's what happened with me with Mike Tyson, man. And when Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson up, man, it messed me up, Jad. It messed me up. So ever since then, I don't get emotionally invested in the fighters anymore. I just love the sport. You did. And the sport should stay on top of these type of things, man. You know what I mean? One thing about boxing, as we said many of times, the goalpost gets moved, man. The goalpost gets moved. You did, depending on who that particular person is, man, and how much money is involved. You did. Some people don't never get made to do the mandatory. Some people get their belt snatched, even though they just fought not too long ago, or any of those type of things. Some people, man, can go up and down the weight classes, man, and still keep all their belts, and they don't even get bothered with. You know, but we got young Devin Haney that just fought no more than 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 months ago, and they already snatching his belt, man. He haven't even went to 140 yet. He hasn't even fought in 140. Fender Bender said, cutting out, Jay. Didn't catch that. I apologize, man. I'm not even sure what part you didn't get. But I'm pretty much what I could keep on saying, the narrative hasn't changed, is that I feel, though, that the mandatories need to be enforced, man. And I just hate that the goalpost changes depending on who the fighter is. You dig? And like I said, maybe you didn't hear the part where I said Devin Haney just fought 3 months ago, and he's already been taken, his belt already being taken away from him, and Shakur is fighting for it, and he hasn't even went to 140 yet. They haven't even negotiated that, even not even set in steel yet. It's not. Fat Steel said, y'all crucified Bud for fighting his mandatories. Not me. Not me. I want him to fight. I want everybody to fight their mandatories. I want them to give opportunity. But it doesn't change once you become undisputed or anything else, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that he won't fight him. I'm saying that's a fight I want to see as a hardcore. And being as though that Boots is the IBF mandatory for a long damn time now, I think he should be granted that opportunity, or Stanionis or somebody. Yeah. What up, Jay? We're in the same neighborhood right now. I work near Penn Station. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my way down the Union Station right now. On my way down to Union Station, take care of a little business. Yes, indeed. And then I'm gonna turn right back around, man. Jump back on this iron horse. Maybe I'll throw another show on the way back. We did. You know, we might do 3 shows today, man. Yes, indeedy, man. It's all fun and love. I love doing it. I love being in here with you all. So, like I said, I posted to be on the 12:15 coming back up. We got a new guy in the building. And y'all know I love my new guys. MD Mills, we appreciate you stopping by to hang out, man. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, man, and talk about this beautiful sport called boxing, man. We do it every morning at 8 o'clock, and then we do it again at 7 p.m. And even if I have to go somewhere, man, I just take y'all on the road with me, man. This is a road show, and we only got one rule in the hangout, man. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about each other mamas or any of those type things. We just talk strictly boxing around here. So we welcome you to the hangout. We appreciate you. Definitely a sucker-free environment. Grown men up in here. Yeah. First chat today is people be wanting boxers to jump through an endless cycle of hoops. Beat this guy. Now fight this guy. Okay, now fight that guy. Can't argue with you there. Yes, indeedy, man. We spoil. Yes, we are. We spoil. But what I'm talking about right now is mandatories. And I think that every champion should fight their mandatories. Not saying that Crawford doesn't fight his mandatories. But as long as you're in that particular division and you are the guy that holds the big belts, I feel though that you should honor all opportunities for the simple fact that you can remember when you was that guy and you wanted that opportunity. You know how you felt, man, if they could just give me a chance. And you remember when you was granted that opportunity and that chance and how great you felt. All I'm saying to all the fighters that handle and owns all the belts, to give that mandatory chance to that guy if he has gotten to that position. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And you're right, MD Mills. We are the type of people, what you got for me next? What you got for me next? What you got for me next? That's just how we are, man. Yeah. It's selfish, ain't it? It's selfish, ain't it? I ain't gonna argue with you right there. You said a lot. You did. But as long as you in this rat race of a game they call boxing, as I was coming up, the older folks called it peddling flesh. Yeah. Peddling flesh. Yeah. That's what they was calling it back in the day, man. No more than peddling flesh. You did. And you signed up for the game, and there's rules. Just like when you go to your job, there's expected rules that you must adhere by. You did. And don't you hate when the guys at your job don't adhere by the rules and get away with it? And I'm not putting no names or pointing that to anybody. How you doing today, brother? Huh? Yeah. You want to see it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got on early. Yes, indeed. But smash that appreciation button, man. MD Mills, man, I truly appreciate you coming in the building, man. Great point. I hope you continue on staying around. You know what I mean? Because I love everybody's opinion, man. You did. We don't say there's any big eyes or little U's around here, man. Everybody has a right to say what they say respectfully. And we give respect and we ask for respect up in here, man. And that's how we get down. And I'm going to tell you, your opinion is always honored up in here. So make sure y'all smash that appreciation button and salute MD Mills. Yeah. Salute MD Mills. into the Hangouts. You did? And hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please govern yourself accordingly, man. So that way, when we do have these lives, you'll get that notification if you hit the notification bell, man. But shout out to all the new guys, man. We've been getting it up in here lately. Al Booger say not selfish. You guys fight everybody until you retire. You can't rest. Tim Layton said, my job is high risk and low reward. I could die, cut off a limb. Pay is great, but not what I would like. But I can't duck. I can't duck. Oh, Lord. What Senior got to say the name? Say damn, boy. Is Senior even talking about boxing right now? He said, hey, Jay, don't let nobody put the boo-bop bam. Yeah. He still ain't got it right. He still ain't got it. It's the boo-bop bang. Yeah. I'm just messing with you, Senior. I'll change it on you every minute. I'll change it on you every minute. AJ, don't let nobody put the boo-bop bam on you on the train while you live. Thought I was about to hear somebody yell out world star. They don't want to see it, boy. They don't want to see it. I keep the bag close, boy. I keep the bag close. Yes, indeedy, man. So it's all love. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, I'm just messing, man. The boo-bop bang, the boo-bop bam. Either one that you want, we can give it to you. Yeah. Fender Bennett said, how many years do you think Bud has left prime time? I'm going to be honest, man. I don't think we get no more than 2 fights from out of Bud. I think that's it. I think 2 fights is all we get from our Bud, and that'll be it. And I think he's going to mosey on in. I think Bud has been very smart with his money. Good, a lot of investments. And I think he will definitely be all right. So I think we're going to get 2 good fights from out of Boots, man. But they're going to be high money fights. And do I think we're going to get Boots and Crawford? No, I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to get whoever is the Charlo, Canelo. I think he's going to try to go for that. You did. And anything else that's going to give him a whole lot of money. So other than that, man, I think I'm just letting you know that's what I think. Do I think no, we don't get Boots. I would like to see Crawford against Thurman. Why not? Remo said Boots did himself a disservice by being on the Ryan versus Tank card to build that profile. Name to push for a Bud fight. It's got to make money and sense. Yeah, that's what it is. But if he goes to 54 or 68 or whatever, that's fine. But if he stays in 47, he got to honor the rules. And if there's a mandatory, it don't have to be Boots. It don't have to be Boots. It can be whoever the mandatory is because he got 4 belts. You dig? That's all I'm saying. You dig? Like I said, I don't think we get that Boots fight. I really don't. I think Boots is going to have to clam to even a challenge for those type of fights, man. I just don't think we're going to get anything like that right now. You did. And like I said, man, them boys about that prize fighting right now. They don't care about none of that other stuff. Not what I'm talking about right now. They get to that level where they say, you know what? I done did enough in boxing. Whereas I can do what I want at this particular time. That's how I think. I can make my own decision. I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to make the most money possible right now. And it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't argue about how a man governs his life. All I'm saying is if you're in that division and you got mandatories, send that opportunity to an up-and-coming fighter. Quinn said, nah, I'd rather see it might end like Norris versus Leonard. You took it back, Quentin. How old are you? You took it back. How old are you? Man, Norris versus Leonard. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. Norris was some type of guy, wasn't he? Yes, indeed, man. If I'm not mistaken, though, Did Norris pass away? I don't want to put that on him if he did. For some reason, I think Norris passed away. I'm not sure. AJ, do you think that Boots would take 25%? I think he would. I think he would. I think he would, man. I think he'll do whatever he needs to do to make that greatness, man. So I think that is definitely. Quentin says 40 plus, fam. That's what's up, man. I can tell that you dabble into the some of the classics, man. Yes, indeedy, man. I'm gonna tell you, my era of boxing, where I grew up, man, I think that was the best boxing of all time. We were watching it for free. Yeah, we were watching it for free and everything. So that was truly amazing, man. And we used to see some of the best fights, man. Yeah. We used to see some of the best fights, man. Yeah. Free. Yeah. Yeah, Fender Bennett say, damn, I had my phone slid back about 4 minutes. So I was getting the delayed on top of the regular delay. You got hit with the boo bop bang, didn't you? Yes, indeed. Quentin say, yeah, man. First fight I saw was Leonard versus Hagler. Wow. My first fight I saw was Muhammad Ali against Ken Norton 3. Yeah. First fight, Ken Norton, Muhammad Ali 3. Yeah. And then when I was 12, I met Muhammad Ali, man. Highlight of my life, man. I met the greatest, man. I met the greatest. Tim Layton said, it's like, hey, I'll give you this amount. He's like, hey, I give you this amount. Show me what you can do. And if you show out, you'll get that bump. Just got to sacrifice to get the further ahead. Yeah, you said a mouthful right there, late Tim. Happy birthday to my bro, y'all. Shout out to Tim Layton, turned 38 today, y'all. Make sure y'all celebrate the brother, man. Yes, indeed. That is so important that we celebrate each other. I'll let y'all handle that in the chats. Hey, Remo. He on joke time. He said Boots wasn't ready to headline. They used the bingo room in Atlantic City. Yo, I was there, man. That was funny, man. That was so funny, man. We had a great time that night. I ain't gonna lie. At the Vila fight. Very good time, man. And I got some real good content that night and watched the excellent fight, man. Yeah. We watched the punishment. I told you I'm gonna try to get Vila up in here, man. We gotta just make sure that he has an interpreter with him. You know, I'm gonna give his manager a call, see if we can get some rap on him, man. I would love to get his first talk because I don't think nobody's really had anything from Vila since. MD Mills said, I like the vibe in this chat. You got a new sub, brother. Amen. And a boom shagalaga to that. Appreciate you, that MD Mills. And I'm going to tell you, man, it gets better. This is just the road show, man. When I'm in the studio, man, we do our thing, man. It's so much fun up in here, man. And it's free spirited, man, but it ain't no bullshit involved. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be cussing each other out and all that just because somebody got an opinion. You dig? We don't get down like that. We grown men, man. But I tell you what, we definitely have some days, man, that we do sparring, man. Yeah. No headgear, man. Just bring your mouthpiece, man, because I'm going to tell you, we be up in here doing our thing, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. We have a big time up in here, man. And we come on twice a day now. 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening, Eastern time. But yeah, man, we appreciate you being in the building. You did. He said, not the bingo room. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, that's funny. That's my guy, Remo. Hey, Remo, did you put your link in the chat, man, for your clothing company, man? Make sure you do that. You know, y'all got to check this man clothing company out. It's amazing. He got some real fresh gear. You know what I'm saying? And it's being seen, man. It's definitely being seen. It's rich threads, man. And hey, you definitely got to check it out, man. You definitely got to check it out. MD says Vila about to fight. Oh yeah, amnesia. Next, I'm gonna speak their fight into existence. Okay, you on the same wavelength we on, man. We about speaking stuff into existence around here, man. We send stuff into the universe, man. Say the Baccarat room. Oh man. Yes, indeed. Where we at, man? We're in Oderton, Maryland now. Oderton, Maryland. Almost down the Union Station. It's 10:14. I'm supposed to get to the station at 10:33. Make sure I got my keys in my bag. Keys are in the bag. Don't want to make the same mistake twice. You did, you know. But man, I really, I'm gonna tell you, the hardcore in me, man, just really wants to see Crawford in boots, man, because for some reason I feel that it's going to be a crazy fight. I think it's going to be a crazy fight, man. And I think it would be so entertaining because you got the young blood, you dig, and you got the veteran champ. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, letting it go for the, you know, yeah. Like I said, man, he should go ahead and try to grab Boots now, man, because I'm going to tell you, a 28-year-old Boots in his prime is going to be a significant problem. Euro Thomas says, but if Crawford stays already and wants to defend those 140 belts, I'm all in. That's all I'm asking for you, Thomas. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Just for the love of the sport and competition, man. We want to see it. We got to see it. I mean, hey, look how long we clamored for Crawford Spence. God bless you. How we clamored for Crawford Spence, man, and we finally got it. And it wasn't what we thought, man. It wasn't what we thought, man. And Fender Bender said, welcome all new members. Once you get a bit, you come back. Yes, indeedy, man. Can we just have fun up in here, man? You know, we ain't the fastest growing channel or anything like that. But I tell you what, we got solid members, man. We got solid members, man. And once you come up in here, you're always up in here, man. You dig, especially if you enjoy talking about real boxing and actual things that's happening in the world of boxing today. And a place that you can come in and speak about boxing without being molested by people because of your thoughts, man. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good word to use, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Or chastise. Let's say chastise. You're not being chastised because you have an opinion. You did. Everybody's opinion is cool up here in the hangout, man. Like I said, there's only one rule around here. We don't talk about nobody's mama. You did. Other than that, it's all fair game, Jack. We talk boxing. Yeah. And we always have some grueling and great topics, man. Casper say, Jay, they're entertainers, and we spend our hard-earned money to be entertained. Amen. And a boom shagalaga to that. And if I'm paying my hard-earned money, I should get to see what I want to see. Because I tell you what, when I'm watching television, you know what I mean? I select what I want to watch for that particular time because I paid for it. And I feel though that's how it should be. MD Mills say, I honestly like all those fights at 147. Boost, Thurman, Stanionis, and even Rocha. I want to see that old God versus the young God dynamic. I like how you speak, my brother. Yes, indeed. I like how you speak, man. Yeah. Sentences and common, and all that, man. You did. You look like you been hanging around our booger. Tell MD Mills, one of them smart ones, Jack. Yes, indeed. I love having them in the chat, man. It make me look smarter. Because anytime I need something, I just lean on one of them. They'll put it out there the correct way. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you up in here, MD Mills, man. I'm gonna tell you, we have big fun up in here, man. Especially when we up in the studio, man. We was in there this morning celebrating my guy Tim Layton that turned 38 years old today. So I heavy bag for him 38 times, man. Matter of fact, I gave him extras, so I hit it 40 times. The other day, 2 days ago, I turned 55, so I hit the heavy bag 55 times, but I did 65 because I'm an overachiever. You know what I'm saying? And anytime that you send a donation, man, whatever it is, if you send a 10-piece, $10, that's a 10-piece combination I must throw in the bag, man. So we have fun. It helps keep the old guy staying in shape, man. Fat Steel said today my birthday too. I'm 24. Fat Steel, today your birthday? Happy birthday, youngster. Well, I tell you what, on the evening show tonight at 7 p.m., I'm gonna give you that 24 for sure. I'm gonna give you that 24 for sure tonight. Taz Sports say if I'm spending almost $100 on pay-per-view, I want top versus top. Amen and a boom shagalagga to that. You best to believe that, man. Let me tell you, man, that's how much we damn near spending now, man. For Mayweather Pacquiao, that's how much we did spend. Al Booger say, Jay, you threw like 300 on that bag. hey, it's feeling good though. I wasn't even sore, nothing like that. Now my knuckles, they all bruised up. That's because I haven't been using the gloves, man. I've been using the just the hand wraps, and even though the hand wraps, they got that gel in it, but this part of the knuckle still is exposed. So all those are cut up, man. But all that does is make it better. Yeah. Fat Steel and Tim Layton shares the same birthday, August the 24th. Two Virgos in the house, man. Yeah. MD Mills said I got to run to the job, fellas. Enjoy chopping it up with y'all. Appreciate you, man. Hey, we in here same bad time, same bad channel, man. 8 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the evening. Looking forward to seeing you again, my brother. Fat Steel say Luke Al Booger. I don't know what that means. Glock Al Booger. Luke. Maybe he made a mistake on the texting. Yes, indeed. We're getting close to the. I think we're in Bowie right now. On my way down to Union Station. You dig? I hope I got everything I'm supposed to have. Yeah, I do. That's what's up. It would be totally in vain that I came all the way down here, man, and didn't have what I was supposed to have. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. It's always a pleasure to be in the building. Yeah. I think we got like maybe 2 or 3 stars. GLOOK equals thanks a lot. I told you, y'all, I don't be knowing. That's the first time I ever seen that. Man, I tell you, boy, y'all be teaching me so much, man. How do GLOOK equals thanks a lot? I'm trying to understand how it. I don't understand. But I guess, hey, you said it, I believe it, man. Let's keep it rolling. He said, hey, Jay, a real old head. I hate that term, old head, man. Yeah, I hate it. Call me Unc. Call me OG. Call me a senior citizen, but don't call me an old head, man. I hate it. He said, good looking out. Okay, GLOOK. Yeah, Bob Booger said it says thanks. Yeah, okay. That's now good looking out. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. You did, but when he said it meant thanks a lot, that confused me, man, because I couldn't see how the letters make that sense, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. That makes sense to me now. But he said, thanks a lot. And that didn't make sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. I never claimed to be so. But I just couldn't understand how yeah. Okay. But it didn't make sense letter wise to me. I ain't see no T's or A's or L's or none of that. You did? But I tell you what, I know now. I know now. Our Booker say it's all the same, Jay. Y'all laugh at me if y'all want. It's all good, man. Yes, indeed. One day you will be the old head. Yeah. You will be that guy too. And you're going to have some youngins talking smack to you because you the old dude now. You dig? And I'm just 55. That ain't really old, to be honest, man. Cash Sports say my first was Ali Frazier 1. Wow. Wow. Yeah. If that was your first fight, I understand how you were hooked. How could you not? Yeah, put it in the chat right now. What was your first fight that you ever seen before? Our Booger said, I'm old enough to be still pops. Definitely feeling old right about now. Yeah. Let's see what was your first fight that you ever seen, man? Al Booger, what was your first fight? Rise Podcast, what was your first fight? Senior first fight probably was Tank versus Pedraza. You know, he a casual. So, you know, his first fight was real not too long ago. Fat Steel said, Floyd Mayweather versus Ortiz. What do you think about that fight, man? Do you feel, though, that Floyd was right for hitting them like that, man, right after the break? Tell me what you think about that, Fat Steel. Do you think, that was legal? Task Force say the wild world of sports make ESPN look like, oh, man. You remember when the wild world of sport come on and then they say, and the agony of defeat, and the guy be on the skis, man, and run into the ski house at the end of the trailer. Yeah. Remo said Mayweather versus Manfredi. Very good fight. Very good fight. I enjoyed that fight a lot, man. It's so crazy when I sit here and think of how many fights I've actually seen in my entire life, man. It's cold crazy. Tim Layton said Tyson versus Evander 1 with my dad and family. Oh, I know that was amazing, man. You went to the fight with your dad, man. I never had that opportunity, man. Yeah. You're right, Fat Steel. Protect yourself at all times. Tank versus Barrios really got me back into the sport. Okay. You went on over to the MMA side for a minute. There's a lot of people, man, started leaving boxing, man, because they feel though that the fights that they wanted weren't actually being made. You know what I'm saying? In actuality, we were getting ripped off, man. So a lot of people ventured all over to the MMA side. Me personally, I never could really get into the MMA thing because I love the sweet science so much. And I just don't feel though that kicking should be involved. And then once you're down, they can still beat on you. I just felt though that right there was just too brutal. Too brutal, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, boxing itself is already a grueling sport. But then when you can get to the point where a man can kick you in your head, elbow you, all that type stuff, man, I just think that's just too brutal. You did. You know, I got a 25-year-old son that is in MMA, man. You know what I'm saying? And he loves it. He loves sparring every Thursday, man, going in there and doing his thing, man. You know, but when I go watch his matches, man, I'm just praying that nothing happens that mess around and make him a vegetable or something, man, because it can happen, man. There's so many ways that you can lose in MMA as well. You know what I'm saying? They got so many. Yeah. Remo say, I hate the hammer fist on the floor. It's too extra. Exactly, man. Once I'm down, you still can beat me. That's a street fight. That's a street fight, man. And, I'm down for a good old street fight, man, because I believe that I was in another chat the other day, and they was talking about somebody had snuck somebody in a street fight. So let me tell you something. In a street fight, there's no rules. The rules for me in a street fight is to make it home. That's the only rule it is in a street fight. So I'm going to do whatever I can to you to get back to my family. Yeah. I'll bite you. Yeah. Whatever. It don't make me a difference, man. I'm getting home. Yes, indeed. I'm like my son. When we had him fighting back in the day, him and his brother, man, the boy said, I'm going to go get the hammer. Yeah, so I knew what type of mentality that kid had. Al Booger said, can't even call it. The first real fight party or event I went to was Oscar versus Tito. Man, you all are calling back some fights, man. And when you say it, it takes me back exactly to where I was at when that fight actually happened. And I was at a fight party too, man. The Rise Podcast said the first rule in street fights, there are no rules. That's one thing you and I agree with, Senior. It ain't no rules, man. It ain't no rules whatsoever. My rule is to make it home. Yes, indeed. And that's how you should always think, man. It ain't no fairness in street fighting, man. No sirree, man. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I was in the chat with a bunch of UK guys and even a couple of cats from America. And they was talking about, man, I think that's some real sucker stuff. I'm like, boy, I tell you what, then. You better not ever get in a real fight then, Jack, in the street, because you're going to have a rude awakening. Yeah. You're going to have a rude awakening. Yes, indeed. Fender Bennett said, my ass got a family I ain't playing with. Nobody. And always tells everybody, if you make me fight, it's your fault because I tried anyway to talk it out. Hey, man, in the boom shagalaga to that, man. I ain't going around here trying to fight. I ain't gonna, but I tell you what, I'm gonna make sure I end it and go home. Yes, indeed. And I will use anything that's around me. Yes, indeed. And I'm a big boy. Yes, indeed. But I'm gonna make sure that I use everything around me, man. Sure. Even this tripod that this phone is sitting on right now, Jack, I'll take this tripod and smack you with it. Yeah. We're in New Carrollton, so we almost dead. Al Booger says no rules. Incapacitate and get the hell out of there. Woo-wee. Come on now. He said incapacitate and get the hell out of there, man. Al Booger vicious, ain't he? Tim Layton said ain't no refs on the street. They be looking for him, though. That's them guys, man. Be like, let me at him. And wanting their boys to hold them back, Jack. Quentin said, I used to aim at the eye area because it breaks the face. Yeah. My first thing was hitting in the throat or in the balls, either one. I knee you in your balls and chop you in your throat. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. We getting too dark up in here, man. Yeah. We getting too dark in here, man. This live might mess around and not be actually the people sitting around me like, man, this dude crazy. Yes, indeedy, man. But yeah, man. I'm glad that we definitely made this second show, man. Because we only did the first show for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that we was able to get this one off, man. And like I said, man, if y'all want to get down again on the way back up, hey, we can definitely do it. Put some topics that you want to talk about in the chat right now. And I can make that happen on the way back because I'm going to be on the 12:15 train on the way back up. In and out, baby. In and out, man. You did? Yes, indeed. Time is a thing that we are blessed with, and you must use it accordingly, man. Yes, indeed. I use time, as my keeper, man. Exactly. You know what I mean? You can get so much done. Y'all hardcores don't fight fair. Yo, you see, you got a bunch of older cats up in here, man. We ain't make it this far for being stupid, man. Nah, we didn't, man. Yes, indeedy, man. The streets we grew up in was crazy. It was crazy, man. Yeah, and I found out things wasn't fair a long time ago when I caught that first hot one at 16 years old, Jack, that I just got pulled out of right here. Yeah, see that right there? Where is that right there? Yeah, that's where they got pulled a bullet out of me 4 months ago, 5 months ago, Jack. You know what I mean? I had a bullet in me longer than some of y'all been living. I think that bullet was 38 years old, some crazy number like that, you know. And then when I was in the hospital and told them that I wanted to keep it, you know what I mean? They told me I got to go put in paperwork and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, come on, man. I thought possession is 9/10 of the law. I done had this thing for 38 years now. Y'all gonna tell me I can't keep it? Skywalker Boxing has entered into the building. He said, have a blessed day, brothers in chat. Have you been listening all this time, Skywalker? We've been cooking. We definitely been cooking. And shout out to Yule Thomas, man, and MD Mills, man, that came in the building, bruh, and really sparked up the conversation, man. I love hearing people that speak their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because if we all in here saying the same thing, it gets boring. So I enjoy the opposition, the other thoughts. You did, you know, some of us speaking from the left brain, some of us speaking from the right. You did. The Rise podcast said, my grandmother taught me, bought that equalizer. Yeah. Them old folks, man. You know, old folks, man. Skywalker say yes, on and off, but busy at work with these windows. What size? How tall is the building you on today? Are you still on that 11 or 12-story building today, or are you on something different? Tim Layton said, back in the day, people provoke, then I act, then they run into the cops. I don't understand. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy, man. I remember when we was kids, we all thought we was Mike Tyson and Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard was our guy from D.C., man. So we all love Ray Leonard, man. You know, we all thought we was just as fast as Ray. And we looked for fights, man. We always wanted to fight. And what we used to do is go to different neighborhoods, man. And we used to body punch, man. Man, that's all we do all day. I used to love it. I love doing the body punching thing, man. We would body punch or we would slap box, either or, man. I'm gonna tell you, we go different neighborhoods, man. So come on, man. Let's body punch.